What is up, everybody? It is Charlotte North back with another video on my YouTube channel. And if you are new here and this is the first video that you're catching on this YouTube channel, welcome. I'm a professional lacrosse player in the WLL. I play for the Boston Guard.
North winds up and scores!
And I also play for Team USA. And I am so excited to continue to grow this channel. So if you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It means a lot for you guys to be subscribed to the channel. We started this channel at the beginning of 2025 and it has grown so much. So on that note, we are officially launching a brand new series. There will be many of these. We're gonna do them pretty frequently, and we put up an Instagram poll. You submitted a crazy amount of questions. I can't wait. This is gonna be so much fun. Let's get right into it. Question number 1 comes from Peyton.19. She said, I'm going to college for lacrosse. What is some advice you wish you had gotten before college? Peyton, that's a great question. Everybody is nervous. Everybody is stepping into an uncomfortable environment. It is one of the hardest things to do to go play a sport at the collegiate level. And so I would say, remind yourself of that. Remind yourself that it's okay to be nervous. Coming from Dallas, Texas, non-traditional hotbed, I didn't start playing till a little bit later. I wasn't feeling confident about my skill level. I wish, I understood more that everybody's in the same boat. But I also would say that there are a lot of things that you can control that will help you with that confidence. And that is your work ethic, your attitude, and how you lead, how you communicate with your teammates, how much you show your teammates that you trust and respect them, and then you earn that back from them. And then slowly but surely, you will start to feel more comfortable in your environment. You'll be confident in your ability.
Here's Charlotte North. Got her hands free and scores!
You'll understand that you work hard and you are deserving of that spot on that team because of what got you to this point. So remember that. Remember that, Peyton. And good luck. We'll be cheering you up. Laxaroo30 said, what is the most common quick fix coaches can make to help their girls shoot stronger? Love this question. Shooting stronger and shooting faster is a skill that's practiced. The best thing for your players to do on their own time is to go out to the field and work on the smaller details of maybe their shooting form that might be a little bit off. Go out to the field and have somebody record you taking a shot. Go watch it back in slow motion and you can start to pick apart the mechanics of your shot. It's ultimately helping fix the foundation and fix your form. And that is ultimately what leads to faster, better, more accurate shooting. Nareer P04 asked, how do you handle frustration on the field? This is a tough one. Frustration comes and goes in any sport, in any environment. We are athletes, we're competitive, we want to succeed, we want to win. For me personally, I think frustration, when I start to feel it creep in, the first thing I do is acknowledge it, and then I try to turn to a teammate. Pick them up, cheer them on, give them energy so that I get that back from them. A lot of people will say, you should have goldfish memory. You quickly forget about the mistakes that you made and you forward focus and you think about the next play. All right, let's keep it rolling. We've got Calicoa asked, how did you become strong? Well, first of all, lifting weights is one of the most important things, I think, to becoming a complete athlete. I think it helps all aspects of your game. It helps all aspects of recovery and being able to feel the best out there on the field. Gabby Lorge said, what's a rule change you would make for girls lax? This is something we debate a lot on the Lacrosse Rundown. Hello everyone and welcome to a very special episode of the Lacrosse Rundown, our live show that I do with Jay Alter on this YouTube channel on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. And this answer, it might cause some controversy, but I personally think the college game for women's lacrosse should go to 6v6 in a settled format and 10v10 overall. I think it would allow for more creativity, more athleticism on display. I'm also a little bit biased. Internationally and in the pro game at the WLL, we play in the 10v10 format. I think this should be the rule change that is applied to the college game. Hey Stevenson said, what separates good players from the greatest players at the Division I level? I would say what separates the good players from the great players is what they're doing on their own time. And I don't just mean, are they going to the wall and working on their stick work for an extra 20 minutes every day. They are obsessed with the craft, obsessed with the process. They're obsessed with sacrificing time and energy and effort to do the little things. Making sure you're taking time to do the recovery work so that your body's ready for the next practice. And I think that's what ultimately separates the good players from the great ones. Cardin Annabelle asks, how has your later start in lacrosse compared to many elite players influenced the way that you play? The later start for me influenced so much of my journey. I always felt like I was behind. I lacked a lot of confidence because of this, and I felt like I was playing catch up. But I also felt like I was obsessed with the sport. I loved it so much. And I just felt like if I put my head down and I did the work, I'm gonna have a different edge, a different perspective. If you started in high school, or you're just now starting the sport, and you have goals to go play in college or go play professionally, it's never too late, ever. I can't tell you how many people told me, oh yeah, it's probably too late. You probably won't get recruited, probably won't be able to go D1. But that's what makes the story awesome. And that's what should fuel you guys, is understanding that there is no limit. If you love it and you commit yourself to the sport, everything is gonna work out exactly how it was supposed to work out. It's absolutely never too late. Ever, 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 ever. Sophia Nappy said, do you think playing girls box lacrosse with a boy stick hurts your stick work when you go back to a girl's stick? I firmly believe it will help your stick work in the long run, because box is all about in tight spaces. Can you catch and release in tight windows while handling the physicality? And that will ultimately help you when you go back to your field stick. Sydney Upham said, why did you choose the number 8? This is a number that means a lot to me. When I got to college, I was very fortunate to be given this number, and it was a number that I often thought about a lot because of Kobe Bryant and the way he started his career wearing number 8, the way that he went about his business day in and day out, the Mamba mentality. If you haven't read this book and you are an athlete, I highly recommend going and getting this book. It sits right here somewhere I can see it every single day. But I also wear the number 8 because of the legendary Covey Stanwyck. Was my high school coach. She meant so much to me in my career. She taught me so much. She's helped me through on the field things, off the field things. She's just one of the best mentors, not to mention one of the best players in NCAA history, in Boston College history. Go check her out if you haven't already. What's your pregame nutrition go-to? A turkey sandwich, but I also always have a halftime snack. Gatorade Chews, Uncrustables, miniature peanut butter and jelly. Rory Meehan 14 said, favorite song on Life of a Showgirl? Taylor Swift's new album. Right now, it's Wishlist, I think. Scarzilla Lax 2032 said, favorite energy drink? I don't typically drink energy drinks. I'm a coffee drinker. Thank you all so much for submitting these incredible questions. We are gonna do many more of these, and I mean it by the title. Ask me anything that you guys wanna know. It doesn't have to be lacrosse related. It could be a personal question related to your journey. It could be anything. I wanna hear from you guys. You're the best part about this channel. If you're new here, thank you for joining. Subscribe if you haven't already. It means a lot if you hit that subscribe button and you like this video. I appreciate you guys. And I already can't wait for the next one of these. I'll see you next time. Let's go.